This is the guy, Opulent LDTV. Blessings to the mighty LDBC, and we are live. Today is Saturday, July 22nd, exactly 1 week away from the mega fight, the fight of the century. So, let's get into some wartime music. It's about to be a war. Let's go. I'm just a drop top flippin', flipper yak sippin'. Don't practice going in the strip club tippin'. MJG, B.I.M.P. Fuck a blind date. Oh no, I gotta see her. The new millennium poet, forever show it. Can't blow it. If you reap it, you sow it. I pay by dues, and it's the rules that I play by. Carry the team like I'm AI. I used to cook Roxanne. Hit the block, yeah, gun in the bushes, and money in my socks. Shit, I had hoes way before I was napping the papers. I was in the hood, strapped up good, watching my anchors on a target splitter. The world's strongest man, hardest hitter. Even though you hate, I still elevate regardless, nigga. Step to us, boy, look what you done started. And we don't even care that your arsenal be the largest. On it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. You better get your shit kicked on. When it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. When it's on, you better get your shit kicked on. When it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. When it's on, you better get your shit kicked on. When it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. When it's on, you better get your shit kicked on. Look, you niggas play too much, man. You need to pump your brakes. Yeah. Keep a heater, nigga needed for the rats and snakes. Right in my face, call a case, trying to defend my space. Yeah. Police niggas conversation stage. What kind of nigga run his mouth and snitch out? Everybody. The kind of nigga that don't end up being a cold body. Your wife and children gonna be searching for their dear daddy. They found his head, his body tied up in a dark alley. It's cold like ice and snow on the nigga's soul. For bricks of snow, niggas will fuck you like a dirty hoe. Kick your door and put you and your babies on the floor. See you in public, fuck you with you. Let that thing go. A nigga tell you don't let business turn personal. Fuck what they say, couple gram, a nigga hurting you. Niggas out here hurting fool. Nothing is for free, man. Fucking with the game. That's how it should be, man. You better get your shit get gone. Hey, hey. You better get your shit get gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You better get your shit get gone. It's on, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. You better get your shit get gone. I was told this bitch came from the streets I was born. Pussy like a little kitty back, yellow as corn. I don't go around popping shit with niggas. Talking, I still the niggas ain't talking no more. Close coffee. Not often do you see a nigga lower inside. Like the boy from Bed-Stuy. Nigga ready to die. That's for my bread and the niggas that consider me family. Hold me down, man, I got you till we up there. Cause as soon as I start writing, I start going. Go deeper into my spiritual. I'm so fucking lyrical. Jay the realist. The definition. The competition. Still stomping and dipping. I'm still working with it. Still fuck with the hood. I got the key to the city. The street. It's all good. My leather. It's all wood. My gun is still secluded. I don't use it. Hey, hey, hey. You better get your shit and get gone when it's on, when it's on. What up, y'all? This is some wartime music. Wartime music. Alright, yo, I had to play damn near the whole song. That shit go hard. That ish right there put you in the mood to do what you do. You hear what I'm saying? But anyways, this is the guy Opulent LDTV, and today is Saturday, July 22nd. Like I said, is exactly a week
away from this mega fight. Hold on, bear with me, y'all. Let me fix this so I can see the chat. Oh, there go my big bro, kind of local. I see you, famo. I knew my big bro would slide through here. If anybody gonna slide through, my big bro kind of gonna slide through. Um, yeah, I'm kind of green because I really don't go live, but we changing that. Most deaf. Constantly, yeah, kind of. I see you on my phone, but I'm trying to work with this computer. Beat me on there. Let me see my channel. My channel. All right, going home. I don't know if I did it correctly. YouTube. Let me go to YouTube real quick. Oh man. But anyways, man, how you feeling today, Kano? Big bro, how you feeling, man? I know you be up early anyways, since you be having to do what you do at 5 a.m. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna try to figure this out later, man. Let me just get into this. Man, we're pretty much here. It all go my way. Bro's chilling. I Anyway, man, let's just get into this, man. I don't wanna foot around with this too much. Man, the fight is pretty much here. After a lot of back and forth, a lot of false promises, we have the fight of the century. Errol, the truth, Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. And man, let's just be clear about it. Errol Spence Jr. has told the truth and been the truth since the beginning of this whole thing. He has told us what he's gonna do. He said I was gonna clean up this side and I was gonna come get that belt from Terrence. Um, as we look back through Terrence's journey to this fight, I don't really have to go through all the lies that he's told, but you know we've all heard the lies and the inconsistencies on his part. And in my honest opinion, I feel like uh, Bud Crawford. I feel like he really didn't want this fight. I feel like what he was expecting Errol Spence to get tired of trying to fight for the fight, trying to tired of trying to pursue the fight, and for him to move up so he can um, go for undisputed himself. So that's what I believe what his true plan was. But as we've seen, EJ, he was relentless. He wasn't trying to fight anybody else, and he wanted to go for this fight. So I'm just thankful that he got this fight. This fight was birthed on Trill Talk, Trill Boxing Talk. So this is definitely a homegrown fight that has come into has manifested, literally. What up, JC? What up, D Free? What up, fam? Um, man, I'm extremely excited for this fight, man. Hmm, who do I got winning this fight? I mean, I guess you can pretty much hear from how I explained it. I'm going for Errol the Truth Spence, man. I mean, it's a no-brainer, man. I look at Errol the Truth Spence. I mean, we've all seen Terminator. To me, he is T2. And what I mean by that is that he can turn into anything. as we seen with that boy named Sean Porter. What he does, he takes what you do and then he does it back to you literally. You know what I'm saying? So he turns into whatever, and he turns into whatever he needs to beat you, and usually beating you at your own game. So yes, Spence is very fundamental, and he does come forward, but in all honesty, to me, he really doesn't have a specific style. He turn into whatever he needs to be for that night, and he gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, um, let's see. How many of y'all did you guys all see the media workouts? Shout out to my bro, Mr. Finesse. He sent me the Terrence Crawford one. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. I don't know, for some reason it just slid my mind for these mega fights. They definitely have those media workouts. And I had no idea what was gonna happen, but send it to me, checked it out. I actually watched Terrence's full media workout from start to finish. He looked good, man. He looks in great shape. Um, Definitely the energy is off. He seems real. How can I say it, man? He just seems real quiet, man. Like he's. I feel like he's worried. Bomac is definitely stuttering more than he usually stutters. They know it's real now. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and say this too. Like in my opinion, Bud Crawford is a great fighter. He's a great fighter. But we all know um, that matchmaking lives matter. And so he is the reason that he was able to, matchmaking is the reason he was able to skate through and fight these champions who weren't really champions. Because we all know the difference. Just because you have a belt, that don't make you a champion. You know, we all know for the most part, most of us know the politics of boxing and how it goes. So, um, but great, but like I said, Bud Crawford, he's a great fighter. It's just that, in my opinion, Errol Spence is just an elite fighter. So there's a clear difference. You know what I'm saying? Great from great to elite. There's definitely a level up there. And so what I got happening is a well, not a late stoppage, but it's a Omaha eye stoppage for rounds from 7 to 9. That's what I got happening. So yes, Crawford, he's gonna come to fight, man. I mean, he's one of those fighters who, yes, he's definitely skilled, but he once he gets hit, you know, it kind of activates his ego. You know what I'm saying? And so he comes forward after that and gets his guys out of there. But he hasn't faced a guy like EJ. This is literally Bud's first 50-50 fight his whole career. So man, really looking forward to this fight. One part of me, I want it to be a great fight that's kind of drawn out, but then again, I just know it's gonna be action packed because both guys are gonna fight. We all know how AJ is coming. We all know. I mean, he gonna come break you down, get you out of there. I know a lot of people like to say that. Even I've been guilty of saying that sparring doesn't matter, or even the amateurs don't matter. But Ugas beat Ugas beat Terrence in the amateurs, and of course Bud has grown since the amateur, yes, but So has Ugas. And we've seen what Spence did to Ugas. So one thing I'm tired of hearing about how big EJ is. If you see them standing next together, yes, Bud has a small frame, but they're literally like the only inch or two away from each other. They're not, the EJ is not as big as people keep harping on, in my opinion. He's not. And another thing is that Bud's reach is really not that much longer, if at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe they be doing a little exaggeration and shit because Bud is just not really that small. He has a smaller frame, but hey, he's definitely game for the A whooping that's coming up. What up, Brown? What up, bro? Let's see what Porter beat Houston and Amex too. Yeah, that's true. Definitely, I definitely have to. But as we've seen Porter, he definitely settled into his weight class, and I'm sure it's news. I mean, I'm sure we've all heard the news that just speaking of Porter, that he's finally admitted that Bud didn't fight the fighter that EJ fought. I mean, this is something we all knew, and I'm honest that he finally admitted this. I'm actually shocked that he admitted this because isn't he supposed to be Bud's like best buddy or some shit like that? Like that shit kind of that's wild to me. Like, what made him finally come out and admit that? If this is your, let me ask y'all a question in the chat. If this is your homeboy, your dog, supposed to be your dog, are you gonna admit something like that? Are you gonna say something like that before your homeboy's biggest fight? If y'all fought, like, hey man, like, hey, there go my bro Just Do boxing. What up, fam? How you doing? Shout out to Just Do. He just had a son. What was it earlier this week? Yeah, he just got a son. So congratulations to my bro Just Do. Hope you enjoying, little man. Ain't nothing like having your son, man. And I got two girls. I got a 12-year-old girl, and I got my other daughter who's a twin to her brother. But man, ain't nothing like having that son. I got that one and only. So yeah, definitely, Brian, definitely. But man, what if EJ gets knocked out? I'm gonna go ahead and be honest, man. I had a during the first time when we thought that we were gonna actually get the fight, I had a dream. I literally had a dream that EJ got knocked out. Which is it's odd because I've always seen I've always seen EJ winning this fight. So for me to have a dream like that, I don't know. I mean, I don't believe it, but anything could happen. Like I said, in my eyes, Crawford, he's a great fighter. He's just not elite. And you know what I'm saying? There's a clear difference, in my opinion. But what if he knocks him out? What if he knocks EJ out? If he knocks EJ out, I assume he's just gonna retire. He's definitely not gonna get a. He doesn't want no rematch, man. I don't see no rematch happening. And this is what I said on Chill Talk Boxing. I said there's no rematch gonna happen because everybody's like, yeah, it'd be a great, okay, it'll be a rematch if it goes 12, but it's not going 12. Somebody's getting knocked out. Somebody's getting stopped. That's the only thing I can see in this fight. Somebody getting stopped. And I lost my train of thought. But if he knocks EJ out, I'm gonna give him his props. Um, like I said, I believe he's gonna retire. Of course, EJ would is gonna want that rematch immediately, but like I said, I don't see that happening. As for what I expect to happen, like I said, I expect EJ to stop him by Omaha Eye in round 7 to 9, one of those rounds. EJ is just gonna immediately, of course, celebrate, go vacay with his family, and move up. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Ennis, but he gonna have to see Bud. He gonna have to see EJ in 154, something like that. So, but it's gonna be fun to see Ennis run 147 because that boy is a dog. Oh my goodness, that boy is a dog. And I'm looking for that's another mega fight that I'm looking forward to. Ennis versus EJ in 154. That's gonna be an amazing fight. I mean, it just depends on how long Ennis wants to stay at 147 and reign, because he's definitely gonna be undisputed. He's definitely. See, Brian said, I agree. There's definitely a stoppage. I'm going for Bud. That's what's up. I ain't even mad at you, fam. And Brian, you're somebody that I would say is an actual Bud fan, not a Bud dick writer. Who you definitely have uh logic, a logical thinker. So, hey, man, your opinion is valued here. We don't have to agree. The whole point of having conversations is to come together with different opinions and just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no Hoei ninja just because we don't agree. It's all love, and I just know you're a person of respect, so it's all good. The other thing that's kind of sad is that it's it's Bud's mom. It's not sad, but it's Bud's mom's birthday, and she's gonna see her son get destroyed on her birthday. This is gonna be sad, man. This is gonna be just man. And I'm a mama's boy, right? I love my mama more than anything, and that is the worst birthday present you can give your mom. Her watching you get your whooped. Big bro Chrono said, I just want to know who betting on this fight. Hey, I got some bets. I got both my little brothers. One of my little brothers in Houston. I got my other brother up there in Soda. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're going for Bud, and it's cool. I'm gonna clean up real quick. You know, clean up on them real quick. Take their cash. Man, there. I've been trying to look at every angle. Like I said, besides the dream that I had, I've been trying to look at other angles. Like, how can Bud actually win this fight? I can't see it, dog. There's just okay. This is the way I see it, and of course, people are like, oh, you ain't no boxing expert. I'm not a boxing expert. You know what I'm saying? I love boxing. I love boxing unconditionally too. I'm one of those individuals that yes, boxing has been effing over everybody since the beginning of boxing, but I still love boxing. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it personal like a lot of people take it personal. It is what it is. Of course, I wanted to, eventually change, but I'm a guy. I just want to be clear. I don't absorb a lot of BS. I observe, I see, I watch, I look. I'm an observer, but I don't absorb a lot of BS. So I just know how to use my feelings correctly. A lot of people, you just, hey, teach his own, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, however you choose to, your perspective on things is your perspective on things. It's just, Hey, let me do me and I'll let you do you. You know what I'm saying? See, I got $50 on Bud with DP Rocker. Man, Brian, you gonna be paying DP. Hey, you might as well add another 50 to that just for even making that crazy bit. No, you might as well pay him 100. Big Bro Kano says, Brian, that makes the fight funner to watch. Brian K. Facts. Big Bro Kano says, Apple and tall as fuck. Yo, speaking of that, man, yeah, I got the pleasure to meet my big bro Kano. What was it last Saturday? I think it was last Saturday actually. What was it last Saturday? Yeah. Yeah, big bro, man. I told him I was coming up there. Like, man, I know it's close to Jacksonville. So, you know, my thing is, man, I try to big bro kind of just been an asset to me, man. How I like to do things, I shoot my number, and if a genuine bond, comes from that, then that's what comes from it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, as I said before, there's people I reached out to, and they don't. There's people I reach out to, and they don't come around and shit like that. Um, it is what it is. Now I don't take it personal. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. In all honesty, it does make me feel it did make me feel a certain way, to be honest. Just because it's like, man, you claim you stand up, and I don't even get a reply. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing is what I like to do. I like to I've shot my numbers to different brothers, and if something genuine happens there, like just I don't like the forcing. That's one thing I don't like to do. I don't force nothing. We give me my number, and we a genuine thing just grows from there. And Connor's one of those dudes that just been genuine since the start. You know what I'm saying? And I truly appreciate that because we know the game. We know YT. There's a lot of weirdos on this in the mofo. And I don't even really like to use the word weirdos. I like to use the word creepy because a lot of cats be on here talking about, yeah, I want to build, but they just be on some straight fugazi types time. They be on some fugazi time. So yes, there is brothers who I've shot my number to, and they haven't said anything, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And that just means that um, I just believe that my higher self is guiding me. Whoever I'm supposed to truly link up with is who I'm supposed to truly link up with. And those brothers who I talk to offline on a consistent basis, I'm happy. I'm very happy with these dudes. These dudes are assets. Of course, Kanos is definitely one of the main ones. I'm not gonna name the other fellas, but these men are assets to me. You know what I'm saying? And um, how do you know if a person is an asset to you? They're a person who's not bringing you drama. They're a person who's trying to help you build. A person who's bringing you positivity. And if somebody who's always bringing you drama, that ain't no asset. That's a liability. And there's people, just individuals. I'm just speaking in general. Um, you need to check who's really around you. You may be calling a liability a homie. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, that's what I mean. Like asset is somebody who helps you grow. Definitely. Yeah. So the men that are around me help me grow. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Big Bro Kano's definitely been since I met Kano. He's been stand up. As you see under my name, I'm a stand up LDBCer. But yeah, Kano's been a stand up guy. It was great meeting him. Kano was everything that you see on us online. He does a great dude, great energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's a pleasure to meet people you truly got love for. You know what I'm saying? So it was a pleasure, great pleasure. Like I said, he ain't never been to St. Augustine, and he didn't have to come. And, it's small things like that that mean the most. Like he didn't have to come. He could have just been like, nah, you know. So positive vibration, yeah, definitely. Honestly, I couldn't find parking for ish. Took me yeah, it did find. And then the thing is like it's say Augustine. I was with the wife and the kids, right? And we were walking around. So he'd get to one spot, we'd be in a different spot. So we was almost playing tag for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad we finally got to link up. It's like I said, it's great to meet people who. It's great to meet people who are assets in your life. So, like I said, I won't name the other brothers who were assets in my life, but Kano's the reason I got this channel. Really, like I said, I told that story. He's the main reason. He's like, man, just go do it, shit. So he's the main reason I got this channel. He's the main reason. Plus, like I said, it's stepping outside of my comfort zone, doing something that I usually don't do. I really don't like talking. Speaking of talking, let me just say, shout out to Knockout Boxing and whatever he's doing over there. But you will never see me debating ish. I don't debate. That ain't nothing I do. But shout out to him. I love what he's doing, and I love, let me just say this. I'll be honest. I enjoy watching it at first, but I don't really watch it no more just because of that. I don't care for debates, in all honesty. But at first, it was interesting to watch. But I slide through. Mostly now, I slide through, hit that like button, and keep it moving. So that's what I do. But yeah, it was great to chill with Big Bro Kano for the time. Man, the buzz out there was crazy too. It's like, man, what's going on? The mosquitoes was hitting. But yeah, that's definitely my bro. Big Bro. I call him Big Bro out of respect because he's definitely my elder and he's somebody that I respect. If he's somebody I didn't respect, he just a bro. Or he just a me personally, I always give my respect first. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of my other brothers the other day about this. Like, I always give my respect first. I'm not gonna be like a scorned little broad and not respect somebody like you've done something to me. I give my respect immediately until I can't, till you give me a reason to not disrespect you. Till you give me a reason to not respect you. That's how my trust works too. I'm not gonna be like a scorned little scorned little broad and be mad at you for no reason. Um, I just like doing the opposite, man, because like I said, imagine if I was a person who wasn't open to meet new people. I wouldn't have met a great asset like Kano. I wouldn't have met a great asset like D Man Jr. What up, God? Blessings. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have met a great asset like Mr. Finesse. I wouldn't have met these dudes because I would have been too ignorant and in my mind, oh, I don't trust this dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this, all these. I would have been focused on something that happened even. First of all, I would have been focused on something negative that haven't even happened yet. You know what I'm saying? So, and what is my goal? My goal is to build with people that I vibe with. I understand that I'm not for everybody, and that's cool. I don't want to be for everybody. It's quality over quantity all day with me. So that's what it is. And my other brother, he's the reason why I'm actually on this live. We was talking, he was like, man, I was like, man, I don't have time to do live, man. He's like, man, you have time. You just gotta make the time. And I gotta take accountability on that. Like, hey, that's real. You know what I'm saying? uh skills from New Orleans. What up, fam? Blessings. Blessings. Skills like Auckland, you are a king, bro. Appreciate it, fam. Respect to Mr. Finesse. I'm gonna double to meet up with him. Yeah, Yeah, like I said, I'm very happy with the brothers that I speak to on a regular. They're great assets to me, assets to me. And I ain't talking monetary type ass, that's not what I mean. I mean like just great men in their own rights. You know what I'm saying? D man says fat can be for everybody, bro. Brian says for the most part, y'all are good brothers. What was that? Appreciate it. Undercard boxing. What up, fam? Oh shit. Ashley's corner. Blessing. What up, sis? How you doing? I know you see Ashley, did you see my comment on 7-8 channel the other day when I said on Monday? I was like, you looking like you about to pull the strap out on us. I was just clowning Ashley, but I was like, man, she looking like she looking like a stud. I'm like, Ashley looking like a stud right here. I'm like, man, she about to pull out that strap on somebody and lay that thing down. uh, oh, I was like, oh, look at Ash. I'm like, Ash look like a stud. I was like, she about to pull out that long deal on somebody and lay it down. Big bro Kano said, so violation. Big bro Kano said, that's the reason why I'm always. Let me go back to the. That's the reason why I'm always myself. So when folks meet me, I'm not new to them. Big bro Connor, you just got a great vibe. He's got oh yeah, yeah. You just got a great vibe, but yeah, Connor stay with that water gun. Just FYI. He stay with that water gun. And the water gun got coquito in it. If y'all know what coquito is, the water gun stays full of coquito. I know a lot of y'all won't get that. That's like a Puerto Rican thing. But yeah, man. Strap for real though. No lie. I missed something Big Bro said. What do you say? He said, man, those mosquitoes were working. Yeah, those mosquitoes were working overtime. And you know what I did see? It said something like Bill Gates. This is way off topic. Say Bill Gates, wherever he's at, he had on some farm he owns, he released like 350,000 million mosquitoes or some BS like that. So that's why the mosquitoes is hitting a lot more than what they usually. Oh, Brian, you know what coquito is? Okay, all right. You know what's up. Nah, Ash, you had on a hat and it was just looking real studdish. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. You was just looking. I was like, oh shit. But it's all love though. I was just clowning, just having fun. Like I said, I love to have fun with my brothers. Like I said, I don't be in my feelings. I'm trying to have fun. If I got love for you, I'm gonna talk shit to you. That's just what it is. Yeah, I don't know, woman. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look back. I thought it was a hat, and I could, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong because I was moving around too. I was like, oh shit. But anyways, man, this fight, man, I'm gonna be up at my bro's house, Mr. Finesse, and watch this fight with my wife, his wife, and his family. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just extremely excited for this fight. I'm glad it's finally here. I gotta give Bud respect for actually signing. You know what I'm saying? I thought, like I said, I thought that he was gonna try to stall out EJ so EJ can move up, and then he fights somebody else. Uh, well, he would have had to fight Ennis most likely, so it would have been just a The way I look at it now, it just would have been a butt whooping either way. Either it's from either it's from Spence or it's from Ennis. He's got a lot of experience over Ennis. Ennis is still green. I ain't gonna lie, but I believe Ennis has that youth in him, and he would have got him. Let me read this chat. I'm lacking on this chat. Ashley says, "Do all women look like a stud when they wear a hat, or just me? Just in that moment, you look like a stud. Nah, just in that moment. I'm not saying you always do. It's just in that moment when I caught the glance of you up there. I'm like, oh shit, that's all." D Man Junior. Yes, it's good and will get you fucked up too. Hell yeah, it will. Yeah, it's like eggnog. Yep, yep. It's basically the Puerto Rican eggnog. If you want to keep it 100. Brian, see, don't say that. I don't like liquor with my. Mm. Hey, blessings, Frank from the land. Blessings, fam. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate all y'all coming through, man. I appreciate it. It's love. I'm a person who this is literally like my third live since I've had this channel. This channel ain't even a year yet. It'll be a year in the end of September. So yeah, D man, that's the best way to describe it. Leave my baby mama alone, damn it. Hey, kind of Mike B's gonna get on your ass, kind of. No, let me stop. I'm clouded. Oh man, Brian C said that's the only way you can describe it. Just do kind of appreciate you, bro. I made him smile at me enjoying this little dude. That's great. Just do, man. I mean, you already have kids, so you know how special those moments. You know how special those moments are already. So I don't have to. I really don't have to give you any type of advice. You already know. Actually, D man, I know some females that be thick that look. Oh, D man, come on, bruh. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. Actually, it don't matter. I was just asking. Shit, he said. Ashley is all love. I'm just clowning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just clowning. OGKQKC, appreciate you coming through. What a do, King. Good morning to you and everyone in the chat. Blessings to you, OG. Appreciate you coming through. The OGKQKC. But yeah, man, I would be surprised if this fight goes 12. I would be surprised. Like we said, EJ, he's in the breaking people now. That's what he's on. That's the type of time he's on, breaking people. Um, I definitely don't see it. If EJ win, I mean, if Bud wins, it's gonna be by knockout. It's definitely not on points. He doesn't punch enough to win on points. As we've seen, to he was losing to Porter before that very suspect stoppage. I don't give him no credit for that. I mean, you personally, you can give him credit for that. That's all up to you. It's all I ain't tripping, but I don't give him credit for that. He said, "Man, what if Bud quit on the stool?" I think he has too much pride to quit on the stool. EJ gonna have to really just break this dude. Say, I'm glad the person got you to go live, bro. Hey, D man, that person's a great asset, and I appreciate that man's wisdom. I appreciate that man's wisdom. So, you know, You know, like I said, when you have great assets in your life, man, they push you out of your comfort zone and you do different things. That's what I'm all about too, doing things out of my comfort zone. I would have never thought that I would have a channel ever just because I don't like talking that much. Maybe if I get to know you, but just in a public forum, I don't like talking that much. But like I said, I'm growing into it and I'm starting to enjoy it and it's cool. I actually like going live. It's weird too because I actually like go the couple of times I went live, I actually like being live more than making little videos. But let's say if Bud quits on a stool, man, that'd be some ish. That'd be some ish. But I just feel he has too much pride to actually quit on a stool. Or you know what? Um, another thing that could happen before he quits on a stool, Bomac, the flaming hot Cheeto man, he'd probably throwing that towel. He'd probably throwing that towel before he allows him to quit on the stool. And let's be honest, man, just to speak on Bomac, of course, you know, we all clownish and ish about his weight. But man, that is just extremely unhealthy, man. Like for real. Like there's no way. Like, okay. For those of us who know, we know Drew Titan's story, and he was a big dude at first. You know what I'm saying? And because of just a summary of his story, because he was a big dude and he made the decision to make the right decisions for his life because he wanted to live. He wanted to be healthy. So he started working out. So imagine if Drew was still, I don't know, I think Drew said he was like 400 pounds or something like that. Imagine if Drew was 400 pounds and he came, you know, was trying to be like, oh, I want to be your personal trainer. I'll be like, man, if you don't get the out of my face, like you can't even take your own advice. I'm not saying that Bo Mac don't have hands. And we all know that he used to be a fighter, you know what I'm saying? But if you can't take yourself seriously, if you're not disciplining yourself, there ain't no way I can really listen to you at all. No way. So, I mean, so like I said, Bud is great. He's a great fighter, but he's just not elite, in my opinion. Um, but getting back to what I was saying about Bo Mac, man, he really needs an intervention for real. Like, and he's short. He's not that tall, so it actually makes him look bigger because he's shorter. You know what I'm saying? Man, somebody he needs an intervention without the Cheetos. You know, he's almost looking like the trainer version of Dan Raphael. You get these two at a buffet, man. You get these two at a buffet, they ain't playing. Blessings, main biker. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate you. Love coming through. D man Junior. It's better to go live because you're actually talking to people that video shit is what I can do. Man, the video, man, it's kind of nerve wracking. It's just nerve wracking. So I can understand what you mean by that. You said, you know, Bo Mac got hands. That's how he eats Cheetos and chili cheese. Straight up. Straight up. You ain't lied. That boy, wow. But yeah, I really want to see him get some help because Bo Mac has kids. So, of course, I have no personal ties to Bo Mac, but I would love to see him be around for his children. So I'm sure his kids want a lot. As most, of course, everybody, we all have a time, and we're all gonna go. But why not extend that time if you can? You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see Bo Mac get healthy. How many of y'all in the chat think that Bo Mac even put money on EJ in Vegas? I think I swear. I think Bomac really slid. He slid to the he slid downstairs and put money on EJ already. Shay girl, appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you sliding through. Do your thing at work. Yeah, fact. Health is wealth. What's the point of? I mean, we're not saying Bomac is a billionaire, but what's the point of being a billionaire? It's pointless being a billionaire if you can't enjoy it. It's pointless. Shit, you can't even enjoy $5 if your health is effed up. So if you can barely breathe, you can't even enjoy $5. So and that's real. D Man Jr. says him and Bub probably put money on EJ secretly. I won't be surprised, man. Bo not looking and sounding too confident these days. Skills from New Orleans says yes, he's not. The only one who seems still confident, and this is the most annoying person in the camp to me, is Bernie. He's the only one that's still keeping that same energy. So let me just say that I have to respect Bernie more now because he's the one still keeping that same energy out of everybody in the whole camp. He's still um with these chants and everything. Yeah, we did hear Bomac with a chant at the media workout too, but yo, Bernie's the only one who's truly keeping that same energy, in my opinion. Cop says his stomach enjoys it. And I feel Bo Mac too. I'm a foodie too. You know what? Yesterday I literally effed up some Cheetos, some hot Cheetos, some flaming hots. I had to. I'm like, man, I haven't had a bag in a good 4 years. So I was like, yo, let me and I feel them, man. Them joints be hitting. Ain't nothing like when you get that cheese on your fingers too, when you can lick it off. Man, dang, D man, he said he bet Bo Mac drink chili chili dog shakes. Sheesh. Sheesh. Big bro kind of said he need to get on that sea moss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what he need before he get on that sea moss? He needs a good colon cleanse. He needs a kidney cleanse. He need, man, and then it's throw him on that sea moss. Sister Ashley's corner says Bernie is a hype man. That's his job. He has nothing to lose. That's real. You know what? I'm actually surprised at Bernie because at first, yes, we heard Bernie talking and stuff, but I didn't think that he was actually going to be allowed at the fight. I thought they were just kind of keep him in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Like tuck him away, and he'd be on the computer just still, barking and stuff. So I'm surprised to actually see Bernie there. But clearly, as Bud has said in the All Access, that he's a close friend of his. So, but as I said before, the journey to this fight, even while Terrence Bud Crawford was on top rank, he's been lying consistently, and we can't bring up one lie that Spence has said since. Like literally, he hasn't lied once, man. He hasn't lied once since this journey started. And when he said he's gonna break him and it's gonna be a one-sided a whooping, I can't do nothing but believe him because he hasn't lied once. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Another thing that I believe, you know how Bud is just saying like, "Oh, this is just Like any other fight, I'm just doing the same thing. I don't believe he's doing the same thing. I think that's the perception he wants to give off, but I believe that he's really putting in true work. And if any of you guys listen to Keyshawn speak about it, he says Bud has really been putting in extra work, overtime work. So again, Bud is lying. Keyshawn confirmed that Bud is lying. He's definitely putting in work. He's definitely not doing just the same old thing as he usually does. So Sister Ashley said he needs more than that, Sister Ash, facts. But it was an inside joke with Opulent. Yeah, because I put Kano into that sea moss, man. That sea moss is great for you. That sea moss is great for you, for anybody. You know what I'm saying? D-Man Jr. says, Kano Local Sports, I bet they told Bomac to lose weight. And he was like, F that. Oh, he was like, for what? Man, at the end of the day, Bomac is a grown man, so he's going to do what he does. Mm. But the moral of my story with Drew, big bro Drew, if he was 400 pounds like he used to be, and he came to me trying to be a trainer, there's no way I would take him seriously. Like, man, you can get the, and I'm sure he wouldn't take a 400 pounder trainer serious either. Anybody who would, you know what I'm saying? We see a lot of these overweight trainers. Like, nah, look at Derek James. Derek James is so focused, and you know what I love so much about what he said. Derek James, he said, Bomac was, he said, well, I'm focused on basically being better than Derek James, and Derek James is like, man, this is about me versus me. I don't care about him. And I'm like, ooh, like that boy, man. I'm telling you, man, that type of mentality, that's what you need in your corner. And a mentality like that, plus EJ's drive, man, there's no way he's losing. He's winning this fight. His camp is too focused. I believe Bomac is going to be a legendary trainer just based off of Bud. But like I said, Bud is a built fighter. Bud is a built fighter, strategically moved through 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really fight to kill us. So, and it's all about timing, as Sean Porter has revealed. It's all about timing. Fight somebody. He is from New Orleans. Says 7 wins, 14 losses. He literally lost half the time. Not to mention he's been KO'd 9 of 14 defeats. Outside of more support, what can he really offer? But man, that's a great question. Maybe loyalty. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's a truly loyal motherfucker. So D-Man Jr. says, I bet the only lie he lied was to himself when his eyes messed up. That's true. Yo, you know what? Hey, D-Man. D-Man's a, I don't know if y'all know, but D-Man is a wise MFer. Like, for real. But yeah. And we all know he lied to himself in that instance because he wanted to flatline Pacquiao. Um, Big Bro Kyle, I'm going up because I know I missed some of these comments. Big Bro Kyle says, man, what's going to happen to Bernie when Spence wins? Ooh, that's a great question. You know what? That is a phenomenal question. I don't know. I can't really see Bernie going on live and allowing people to like just go hard at him. He's just probably just gonna go into a black hole and disappear. That's what I expect to happen at least. Bro, Brian, he says, oh, like EJ humility. Hmm. Go back down. Well, then, yep. Just what exactly what I said. He only did that so he can flatline Pacquiao. And he said staring, but he do talk like he's high. I thought he was high at his media workout. You know, the greatest thing, the thing that I love the most about Bud's media workout was the music. He was playing all the jams. Like, so that's one thing. He knows them hits. It felt good hearing Pac. He was playing some cuts. See, mine C says sea moss, excellent. If you smoke, gets that mucus out the body. Yes, sir. They do. As he says, yeah, Bud gave Bo Mac a job. Yep. So he's loyal forever to that. And I respect that. Um, I want to see Bo Mac healthy. I do, man. It's not a good look seeing a brother like that out there like that. Like I said, he's his own man. He can do what he wants, but you're not representing your brand or yourself good like that. You're not. Um, but just to finish up that story with Drew, like now, we see Drew now, like he's in shape. He took control of his health. He clearly loves himself because he did what he had to do to get himself in shape. So yeah, now I take him seriously as a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I definitely love his Drew Titan story is a story that I love because I love I just love hearing brothers, people in general who take control of their health. My favorite people to see in the gym are big people, and a lot of times people laugh at larger people in the gym, but to me those are the strongest people because once you get in there, I guess it is it's embarrassing to be in there. Like it takes a lot of I just think it takes a lot of heart to be that big and start going to the gym. You got to start somewhere, and they have the heart to start. So I love seeing big people in the gym. I'm not impressed with seeing somebody who's already just cut up in the gym, or quote unquote swole. Brian said you can't think like that. Skills. Phil Jackson was average, so was Pat Riley. D Man Jr. says, kinda local sports, he gonna go on suicide watch. Yes, sir. He going into that black hole. And I got some people on I know quite a few people from Nebraska out there in Omaha. And I've been clowning the ish shot of Omaha, and it's not personal, but they're taking it personal, and I don't care. It is what it is. I'm hoping they bet me some money, man. They don't want to bet. Like this is the thing with a lot of Bud. I appreciate the Bud fans who are betting and who's laying it on the line, but there's a lot of Bud D riders who they're talking so much, but they don't want to put no money up. They ain't putting no money up. They just want to talk. As much as I feel that EJ is gonna sweep this dude, Terrence does have he can fight. He definitely can fight. But it just nothing is matching up, man. It just ain't matching up. Like I was telling one of my brothers, I was telling him a story. I was like, okay, if you're used to okay, just depending on whatever your preference is, if you're used to smashing four or fives, and then you finally get that chick who you feel is a dime, do you really think you're gonna be able to perform? Nah, man, you finishing early. So you finishing early. You're not gonna be able to perform when you finally get this dime. And what I mean by that is, like I said, EJ is an elite fighter. He is Bud's first 50-50 fight in his whole career. So, in essence, to me, this is my opinion. It don't really matter how hard you train. You've consistently been in. the ring with people at the end of their careers and C-level fighters. So, and just in my opinion, you're not really ready for that. You're not ready for that at all. You know what I'm saying? So you're just not gonna be able. He's just not gonna be able to perform, in my opinion. And it's just clear as day. But I can't wait till, man. Maybe like I said, I'm standing tall on what I feel is gonna happen for like the fourth time. I have Omaha eye stoppage, seventh through ninth round. But if Terrence Bud pulls this off, then hey man, I'm definitely gonna give him his props. And hey, it is what it is. I'm just happy to see these two brothers get into the ring and make this fight happen. It's definitely a legacy fight for both fighters. Yo, even Bud was lying in the media workout interviews. Like he still couldn't admit that this is definitely a fight that he needed. Like he just can't admit that. He's just a consistent liar, man. Like, and it makes true sense. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind. But let me just say that Pamper Bob was right about a lot of things about this guy, about Bud. He was correct. Skill says Brian. See, it's not a matter of immediate doubt. It's his instructions in the corner are basic fan, like as opposed to coaching. Don't get hit. Do what we worked on, as opposed to adjusting. D Man Jr. says, man, that was deep. Brian says, yo, skills. That shot kills me, but also shows Bud's IQ. Main biker says Bud might get too excited to make mistakes. You know what, main biker? I feel just he's already gonna be excited, overly excited. I feel in a sense of this is his first real 50-50 fight, so he is just automatically like he's been in fights that he knew. Okay, let's be honest. We were hoping for. Well, I was hoping. Let me just speak for myself. I was hoping that Porter was gonna beat him. I was hoping that Kale was gonna beat him. But as we look further into it, the Kell Brook fight was a money grab for Kell. Like he wasn't truly prepared. And as we know about Porter, he wasn't half the fighter that he was when he fought EJ. He didn't do what his dad told him to do. So yeah, it does matter when you fight it when you fight a fighter. So I believe him coming into the fight, he's gonna be just definitely excited. Like, oh man, this is my first 50-50 fight. And as we see Bud in just his fight with lower opposition, he makes mistakes and he gets hit a lot. So, man, oh damn, I already been on an hour. Okay, about to dip out in a minute. Bud might get too. Oh, I already read that. I think Bud is gonna be timid after he gets hit with a few body shots. Yeah, oh, man. Skill says Jamal fought below his level till he began to look average. His last fight should have been a wash. Yeah, should have. You right, Skills. Brian, see, this effing screen protector makes me type stupid. Brian Cover says, which shot? Says, I see Bud Connor EJ with check. But yeah, y'all, man, before I get out of here, I just want to just talk real quick about the meet and greet. Man, I was mad as F when that ish got canceled. Cause I was, like I said, I was expecting to come down and just have a great time with the brothers. But like I said, on my community, man, I'm at peace with it. It is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. So I'm definitely not tripping anymore. Man, I was hot. I'm like, man, what the? That was definitely my least favorite Trill Talk show. I could say that. That was my least favorite show. Them canceling the meet and greet because Like I said, I already had my ticket and everything, but thankfully, I literally just have like a voucher, so I'm good. I didn't lose nothing. It wasn't like a lot of people who made hotels for the first time we thought the EJ and Bud fight was gonna happen out there in Vegas. You know, a lot of people lost out on some money. You know, I didn't lose out on nothing. So I only lost out on the idea of, just the memories that we were gonna make. But like I said, man, there's plenty of time in the future for everything to happen. And hey, I'm happy regardless, man. Man, I really love my life I really love my offline life. So I am not tripping at all. I just love getting up and having a great time with people I got love for. It's that simple. It's that simple. But Brian said, I see Bud counting EJ with checker right hooks all night. Hey, he's gonna. Hmm. Remember, EJ always keeps his hands up as well. So as soon as he throws a shot, his hand is immediately coming up. So, but I'm sure he's definitely gonna catch him with a few of them. Skill to New Orleans says Bud has a devastation 1-2 that can upset the apple. Hopefully, EJ can neutralize it. Hmm. We're gonna see. I'm not underestimating Bud. I just, when you look at just the history and the timeline, like for the maybe the fifth time, this is his first 50-50 fight where he for sure didn't know that he was gonna win. And at that, this is his first 50-50 fight with the one of the most relentless MFers in the game. So I can go ahead and say I believe that he's had some nightmares about this fight. Brian, see, I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. Win, lose, or draw. Oh yes, win, lose, or draw. Like I said, if Bud pulls this fight off, he gets all my respect, and I would definitely nothing but love to the brother. Um, Opulence says excellent energy, brother. That was a bomb statement about offline life. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I definitely love my offline life, man. In all essence, I do be giving a lot. My intention definitely of what I do is I kind of stay away from boxing channels. I slide through, but then I dip off. You know what I'm saying? You just got to give your loved ones way more energy, especially with a lot of people who they be repeating the same ish that you've heard. So really, if it ain't new, I ain't sticking around. I'm not sticking around. I'll be dipping off. If it's the same ish that I heard somebody else say, I'm out ASAP. But the point is to give. Yes, we do love. I like I said, YT YouTube is fun. It's cool, but give most of your energy to those that truly love you. You know what I'm saying? So I can have a conversation with, like I said, I can have a conversation with the brothers who are my assets. I can have a conversation with them for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Easy, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these are assets to me. Opulent D-Man says, I am more confident in my bet on EJ than ever after seeing his media workout in Buzz. Man, yeah. Like you can literally feel the energy in Bud. Like, yeah, he was the Pac he kind of picked up his energy um when he was rapping those lyrics. Even those lyrics he was rapping, they're grim. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all know Pac talked his demise into manifest. You know, we all know Pac manifested his demise. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So even those, but he was excited. You know, I think that's one of the only times I really seen Bud smile during the whole media workout was that. And I also love that a reporter who asked about his legs, And Bug made sure to kind of over reiterate, like, yeah, my legs are good. They're good to go. They're 110%. But we definitely gonna see. One thing we know for sure, EJ ain't gonna get tired. That's one thing we know for sure. D man, you said I'm more confident in my ability. Oh, I already read that. But yeah, man, I expect you to clean up, make money. I'm definitely cash out on my little brothers. I love them, but hey, give me that cash. Hit that cash at. Um, but yeah, man, I just thought it was important just to go live, just based on what my me and my bro was talking about the other day, and also, man, just to I can get just more familiar with who I am and me and just this channel and just hey, man, let's vibe out. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely your opinions are definitely allowed over here. We don't have to agree on anything, but let's have the conversation. But disrespect ain't ain't tolerated. We're gonna get you out of here real quick. There's a reason why. See, I'm not on my YouTube, so I don't know who all don't have a wrench that I will give a wrench to. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Like I said, this is only my real third real live since I've had this channel. But like I said, the disrespect, um, we ain't gonna dwell on it if it comes. But like I said, I got people who gonna get you out of here. They're gonna rip the spine out your back. So it's all good. But man, I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Even if it was one person in this chat, to me that's like a million people to me. You know what I'm saying? I just truly appreciate this. I truly appreciate the men who are assets in my life. And just like I said, I appreciate my offline life. Man, and like I said, life is great and it's only getting greater. So blessings to the mighty LDBC. This is Opulent LDTV, reminding you that when you in these streets, prosper in peace. I'm gone.